Hi, this is Gina. Welcome back to Tight Ship Mama. I am standing in my coat closet, and this closet is where we would put all of our coats and all of the coats if we had guests come over, things like that. I also store my vacuum cleaner in here, shoes, and all sorts of random things. But as you can see, it is in need of some tidying up and decluttering. It's May, and I think that the weather is finally changing, so we can get rid of snowsuits. We are really lucky that we have a cedar closet in the basement, so a lot of this stuff is just going to go down to the basement. I'm going to empty the whole thing out. I'm going to wipe it all down, wash the floor, and then I'm going to reload it with things that we are just going to be using for the next season of spring and summer. There are cabinets over here that I'm going to show you, and I'm going to organize those, and I only have about an hour and a half of the baby taking a nap, so I'm going to go as fast as I can and make decisions as fast as I can about what we're going to keep for the next year and what we're going to store and what we're going to get rid of. Okay, enjoy. These are the cabinets that are immediately to the left when you walk in here. And it's first aid, it's medicine, and it's really all of our random stuff that doesn't have a great home. So these are headlamps, and if we had any flashlights that worked, this is where they would be, but our kids constantly play with and break the flashlights. We're in swimming season right now, so we've got goggles there. This is stuff for when we travel. It's like for passports, and I think this thing is for putting your phone in when you're kayaking or doing things around the water. Down there we have some camelbacks and some random backpacks. It's pretty much a disaster. So we're gonna figure out what's gonna go where and what's gonna leave this place. I also have There's some ski goggles up there that need to find their permanent home, some cleaning stuff, tons of hats and hats and hats, more hats and more hats, and mittens and scarves. These are where I keep some shoes. There is another rack of shoes down there. Umbrellas, broom, toy from the neighbor kid, dog's leash, things like that. It's just a random mess. Vacuum cleaner, and back there you can't see are the leaves to my dining room table. So I'm going to empty this out as fast as I can and get cracking. Thanks. So here you can see I have cleaned out the closet completely. And that took me about 20 minutes. Now I'm just gonna sweep this floor and clean it up a bit. One of the tricks that will instantly make your space appear more organized is to open packages. This is a bunch of rubbing alcohol pads, and it just makes it look nicer when you don't have a million boxes. And these are just old containers. I really don't throw these things away too much because just for this reason. This is the lid is probably long gone for this, but it's a great container to use when you're organizing. And again, you really will be surprised at how you don't have to purchase much stuff once you start organizing, because you probably own more than you realize. And I just keep these things. I never get rid of any of these things. Maybe we had toys in this at some point in time, but now we don't need it. But I still hang on to those. I have a pile of, you can see here on my floor, I have a pile of just random sized boxes that I save just for this reason. Hi, welcome back. So this is the finished product, and I wanted to show you all what I've done. I was able to completely eliminate all of the coats and shoe storage from this side of the closet. Most of that stuff went down to the cedar closet and is stored away for the next winter, but we were able to get rid of some clothes that are no longer going to fit the baby for next year, and some things that have just been well loved and ready to pass on. So as you can see, I did purchase this shoe rack new to organize the closet. One of the tips that I want to give you is to always try to use your vertical space going up. So I was able to completely eliminate the one shoe rack off of the floor by going vertical. My husband and my son were really good about paring down the hats, and we got them, the ones that they'll wear for summer are just in this one bin, and the other ones for winter I took down to the cedar closet. Up here I just have some few accessories for my vacuum that I use, and our little vacuum when the dog has accidents. I did purchase these bins to complete this cabinet, and you want to keep like things together. So this is all of our headlamps for running and the chargers that go with it. These are flashlights and radios, kind of like a little bit of an emergency kit, batteries, walkie-talkies, and the chargers that go with those. This is all of our running stuff for water, just a few tissues, packages of tissues in case a child has a runny nose right before they go off to school. I can stick that in a backpack. And it is swim season now, so we've got all of our goggles there in that container, so the kids should know exactly where they go. And here I've taken out the camelbacks and the other backpacks that you saw in the earlier videos, and I put them up with our camping stuff, because the bottom line is, if you have stuff falling out of your cabinets like you saw earlier in the video, it's just too much stuff. And you'll hear me say over and over again, you can't organize clutter. So if you have spent tons of money on these beautiful shelving units and all these great products from IKEA that you think, oh, this is going to be the solution to my kids keeping their toys nice and tidy, and it's still a mess, that just means you simply have too much stuff. So I decided to take a lot of the stuff that was in this closet and put it in a more permanent home that might not be as convenient as this closet for us, but for the few times that we're going to use it, it's going to be okay, and it's just a few minutes to go and grab it. So I hope this has encouraged you to do a little spring cleaning yourself, and leave a comment if you have any other ideas on how to organize your hall closet or your coat closet too. Have a great week. I'll see you next Monday.